Welcome everyone. I have a wonderful new patriotic wreath for you today. In today's crafty new adventure, I'm going to show you step by step how to pull together these materials and make a beautiful patriotic wreath. Let's get started. For today's patriotic wreath, you're going to need a 14-inch wire wreath form and some full-length pipe cleaners. We're going to start by adding our pipe cleaners to our wreath form. On each crossbar, you're going to be adding 2 pipe cleaners, one here on the 2 bars closest to the center of your wreath. And then you're also going to add one to the 2 bars on the outer side of your wreath. In addition to that, you're also going to be adding one to the 2 bars here on the outside in the middle of the crossbars. All you need to do is continue this pattern all the way around the wreath form. When you are complete, you should have 18 pipe cleaners attached. Let's go ahead and prep our ribbon. Both of these I did pick up from Dollar Tree. This one is 2.5 inches at 3 yards. And this one is 1.5 inches at 3 yards, and they are $1.25. Now you want to cut your ribbon into strips at 12 inches. You should be able to get 9 pieces of ribbon off of each roll, and I do have 2 rolls of each ribbon. Now a trick I like to do when I have to cut a lot of the same length is I measure it out. So we're going to do 12 inches. And then you simply fold your ribbon over itself, and you keep doing that until the roll is finished. And simply find the center and cut through. You do need good scissors for this. And then go ahead and dovetail your ends. You're looking for 18 pieces of each ribbon. I have all my ribbon cut. I did get 18 pieces of each ribbon. I'm also going to need a 10 by 10 deco mesh. Now I went through all of my blues, and this is the one I liked the best on my sign. The others were either too shiny. I liked this because it was more matte. And this is a deco poly mesh, 10 inches at 10 yards. I do believe I did pick this up from Craft Outlet. I have my mesh laid out and on my mesh roller. And now I need to measure it and cut it into strips at 20 inches, and you should be able to get 18 pieces. My mesh is all cut, my ribbon is cut, we are good to go. Let's get started. For today we're going to be doing the woodland ruffle. It's also called the cruffle method. My mesh is cut at 20 inches. I'm going to start at one end and do a curl. I usually roll twice. I do a little pinch in the center and add a clip. If you have really good hands, then you can just hold it in your hands. I need a little help. Do the same thing to the other side, pinch. And then that distance in between, you want to pinch and gather. And you take your little bundle, you have a curl on either end and a ruffle in the center. I'm going to start here on the outer 2 rings. Simply add your mesh. Pull that nice and tight and give a couple twists. And then we're also going to add our ribbon. And we're going to add one piece of each. And I just usually do a little crisscross, the smaller ribbon on top, gather in the center, and then place that in. After a couple twists, you can trim and tuck down those pipe cleaners. And I usually wait until I get everything in to go back and fluff out my ribbon. But as you add these, you want the two to butt up to each other so that it lifts it out and makes it look more fluffy. Continue to add your bundles all the way around the outside. Once you're done, then move to the inner two rings. My base is all completed. Once you complete your base, just go through and adjust all of your ribbons. Now I want to get my focal point on, which is my sign. This is the sign we're going to be using today. I've already stapled on 4 pipe cleaners, but the staples didn't go in deep enough, so I'm going to hot glue them to make sure that they don't go anywhere. I had to break out my Big Daddy glue gun because I was out of my small glue sticks. So I have each corner glued on. My pipe cleaners aren't going to slide, so this is ready to go onto the wreath. I also want to add this really pretty pick. I did pick this up from Craft Outlet. So I want to put this in the back, kind of coming up out of the corner from where the sign is. I'm going to be putting the sign right in the middle. So something kind of like that. So I want to get this attached first. Now this is all wired together. You can use the wire to help you attach it, but then you're also going to want to use zip ties or something else to make sure that's nice and secure. Okay, I have my sign and my pick on. Everything is nice and sturdy. You just want to take your pipe cleaners and feed it through the mesh until you get to the wire frame in the back, and then you tie it on. Make sure to trim and tuck those pipe cleaners. You want to keep the back of your wreath looking as clean as possible. Now we're going to add our final embellishments. I have a package of the star table scatter. I'm going to use a few pieces of that to decorate. And then I'm also going to use a package of the glitter star picks. These are pretty much the large stars. They have a little bow on a pick. And I'm going to use at least one package, maybe 2, to go around the outside because I want these to kind of stick out as if it's a celebration. These I'm just going to be gluing directly onto the deco mesh, but I want to get my picks in first. You just need to decide how long you're going to need your pick, how far you want that to stick out from the side. So I'm going to remove some. Add some hot glue. You want to make sure that you're getting good contact with the deco mesh when you're placing your picks. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my picks and my table scatter. And here you go, we are all done. I used almost the whole package of the table scatter, and I did use all 4 of the picks. But I'm really happy with the end result. It looks like a party on a wreath, which is exactly what I was going for. And I love this sign, bold stripes, bright stars, and brave hearts. What a nice way to spruce up your front door for the 4th of July or Memorial Day. Any patriotic holiday, this would work. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please leave me an American flag in the comment section below. If you're interested in more patriotic items, you can check out my playlist here. Have a great day, my friend. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.